Everyone tells you the cloud is scalable. They say it's easy. They're lying. For actual business data, the cloud isn't a solution. It's a privacy nightmare. And that pay-as-you-go model. It's a trap that costs more over time than the hardware you could just own. I've spent the last year helping firms migrate their sensitive workflows away from third-party APIs. We've benchmarked the top open-source models against GPT-4 and discovered something critical. For 90% of enterprise tasks, a local model is faster, safer, and infinitely cheaper. Today, I'm showing you exactly how to stop renting your intelligence. We're building a complete local LLM stack. From deploying Llama 3 and Mistral on your own metal to securing your data perimeter. By the end of this video, you'll have the blueprint to run a private, enterprise-grade AI that you actually own. No subscriptions, no data leaks, total control. The pitch is simple. Just plug in your API key and scale. It sounds effortless, but here is the reality. Every single prompt you send is a gamble. You're handing over your company's crown jewels, client lists, proprietary code, strategic roadmaps to a third party. You're trusting a terms of service agreement that can change overnight. One update, and suddenly, your sensitive data is being used to train the next version of a model that your competitors are using. Then there's the cloud tax. Token pricing seems cheap at first, but as you scale to thousands of employees and millions of requests, those API bills become a recurring nightmare. You aren't building an asset, you're renting a brain. And the moment the provider changes their censorship filters or hits you with a rate limit, your entire business workflow grinds to a halt. You have zero control over the uptime, the logic, or the privacy of your own intelligence. You've traded sovereignty for convenience. And in the enterprise world, that is a dangerous trade. So what's the alternative? Stop renting your intelligence. Start owning it. The solution is a local LLM stack. This means moving your models from a third-party cloud to your own hardware, behind your own firewall. No API keys. No data leaks. No monthly subscription creep. Let's build the stack. First, the foundation, hardware. You cannot run enterprise-grade AI on a standard office laptop. You need VRAM. That's the golden currency of AI. For most businesses, NVIDIA RTX series GPUs are the entry point. If you're scaling, look at the A100s or H100s. Now you have two paths here. You can build your own rig, or use specialized providers like Lambda Labs for pre-configured deep learning workstations. If you need a hybrid approach, local control with cloud-like elasticity, RunPod allows you to deploy secure, isolated GPU instances. Next, the brains, the models. You don't need to train a model from scratch. That's a waste of millions. Instead, you use open-weights models. Llama 3 is the current gold standard for general reasoning and complex instructions. It's a powerhouse. But for efficiency and specific European language support, Mistral AI is the king. It's leaner, faster, and punches way above its weight class. Now, how do you actually run these things without a PhD in computer science? You need an orchestration layer. For rapid prototyping, use Llama. It turns running a local LLM into a single command. For production-grade enterprise deployment, move to VLLM or LocalAI. These tools allow you to create an OpenAI-compatible API. This is the secret sauce. Your developers can keep using the tools they know, but the data never leaves your building. Let's talk ROI. Cloud LLMs charge you per token. As your business grows, your bill explodes. Local hardware is a CapEx investment. You pay once. You scale infinitely. But the real value isn't the money. It's the sovereignty. When your proprietary client data, trade secrets, and internal memos stay on your own silicon, you eliminate the single biggest risk of the AI era, the data breach. This isn't just a tech upgrade. It's a strategic moat for your business. To run Llama 3 or Mistral at scale, you need the right iron. For local workstations, NVIDIA RTX series GPUs are non-negotiable. VRAM is your currency here. If you aren't ready to buy hardware yet but need dedicated compute without the privacy risks of a managed LLM, use Lambda Labs or Run Pod. They give you the raw power without the data mining. The result: zero API latency, total control over your model weights. Most importantly, your proprietary business data never leaves your firewall. You stop paying per token and start owning your intelligence. I've linked the exact hardware specs and my recommended providers in the description below. Grab the gear, build your private stack, and stop renting your brain from big tech.